What are you trading your peace for these days? And I'm being very intentional in my choice of words here. Trading versus what I used to say and think stealing. I often would become aggravated or fearful or worried, and I would quickly jump to the enemy is stealing my peace, which fits his MO. I mean, he did come to steal, kill, and destroy. And maybe you think along those same lines too when you're feeling aggravated or uneasy or disturbed or simply just not at peace. You may also blame the most likely suspect. And I want to challenge that thought today. I want us to stop giving the enemy credit and to understand better how to keep our peace and how to grow in peace. So let's dive in. Hey there. Are you a Christian woman who's ready to strengthen your faith and stop the madness in your mind? The worry, doubt, anxiety. Do you want something more for your life but are not sure where to even begin? You've come to the right place. Hi, I'm Kristin Campbell. I'm excited that you're here as we journey together to discover mindset renewal and empowered faith for the Christian woman. My good friend, Rebecca Flott, painted a treasured painting for me as a wedding gift. And it has a dozen red roses, which was my bridal bouquet, with my favorite verse, Isaiah 26:3. You keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on you, because he trusts in you. Now, this has long been a favorite verse of mine because I've struggled with peace my whole life. I've spoken before of my hypervigilance, my high functioning anxiety, my sleepless nights that were filled with deep worry and dread. And yet there's another side to this struggle with peace that showed up as my anger, my defensiveness, my short fuse. Peace was not something I seemed able to keep around for very long. And Isaiah 26:3 gave me hope, though I didn't have a full understanding of how to walk it out in the real world. My thoughts were still, the kids are driving me nuts. This schedule is overwhelming me. The coaches are stressing me out. The news terrifies me, and so on and so on. And I kept reinforcing that mindset that something external was stealing my peace. Like I only had so much. And once these life events happened, well, it was gone. Better luck tomorrow. And I would try so hard to find a balance for all these things. And I hear that very often from so many people, this need to find balance. Reorganize the schedule for balance. Prioritize your list for balance. Plan, prep for balance. But balance doesn't last. And that's not even what we are really longing for. It's peace. So after the millionth time of me breaking down, I finally listened to the Lord who was saying, hey, there's a better way. And this is what I have learned, and I'm still learning. And it's found in John 14:27 in the Amplified. Now, this is Jesus speaking. He says, peace I leave with you. My own peace I now give and bequeath to you. Not as the world gives do I give to you. Do not let your hearts be troubled, neither let them be afraid. Stop allowing yourselves to be agitated and disturbed, and do not permit yourselves to be fearful and intimidated and cowardly and unsettled. There is a lot going on in this verse. First, we need to understand there are two types of pieces available to us. The one Jesus gives and the one the world gives. And I want to share this differentiation. The world says, once the chaos around you is in order, I will give you peace. And Jesus says, I give you peace in the middle of the chaos around you. Too often we chase after the world's version of peace. Once I get things in order, I'll feel better. Once I balance my life, I'll be good. And we chase and we chase, never really achieving it because it's not real or lasting. If it's not from God, it's a counterfeit. We need to also understand that the peace Jesus gives us is no ordinary peace either. Jesus says, "My own peace I now give and bequeath to you." Bequeath, it's not a word I use in my everyday vocabulary, but I might start because it's fun to say. But its meaning here is awesome. To leave or give your own possession to someone, a transfer of blessings, birthright, or property from one generation to the next. Jesus is not just giving us off-the-shelf peace. He's giving us his very own peace, the peace that he accessed here on earth, the peace that sustains him. That's now our possession, our birthright, our property. And this is powerful stuff. This is heavenly domain, kingdom peace that Jesus is giving us. And when we grab hold of this truth, fully understanding the depth of this, which I'm going to admit right now, I'm not there just yet. My head still struggles to grasp the magnitude of it all. And it may never fully. I'm growing, we're growing, but this is so powerful and essential to renewing our minds and living in empowered faith every day. And as we grow in our understanding of this, then the rest of verse 27 is also going to grow in our lives. Stop allowing yourselves to be agitated and disturbed. Do not permit yourselves to be fearful and intimidated and cowardly and unsettled. It's not the kids. It's not work. It's not your schedule. It's not the enemy. It's you. It's me. It's us allowing, permitting, trading Jesus's inheritance for aggravation, worry, fear, intimidation. I mean, that's like trading $10 million for a piece of juicy fruit gum. No flavor and short-lived. We have Jesus's very own peace, the peace that allowed him to stay silent before Pilate. I mean, think about that. How did he hold his peace knowing what was to come? The same way we will be able to. Hey, friend, can I pause for just a moment? If you've been feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or unsure of your next step, you don't have to figure it out alone. I offer a complimentary discovery coaching session. It's a confidential, no obligation space where we can explore what's holding you back and what moving forward could look like with greater clarity and freedom. This is simply a conversation, a safe place to process, to breathe, to discern what God may be inviting you into next. If that sounds like something you need, you can sign up at thekristincampbell.com. I would truly love to connect with you. Now, let's get back to today's episode. See, peace is not based on what is happening around us. Its source is who is inside us. Peace is within. It's acknowledging and focusing on God's presence over our problems. There's no such thing as a perfect life. The Bible does not promise that. It does, however, tell us that God will keep us in perfect peace, his peace, when our minds are stayed on him. It's internal, all of it. And we have choice. It's clear in John 14:27 that we choose to allow, we choose to permit the worry, anxiety, intimidation into our life. We trade his peace. We trade his promises. We do it. So it's important to recognize the times that we are doing it and change gears. Cast your cares onto the Lord. Look at Philippians 4:4-9. It tells us to switch our thinking back onto the Lord. If it helps you, think about the millions you're giving for the stale stick of juicy fruit. Whatever will help you make a different choice. Well, it's too hard. Yes, it's hard. I'll give you that. And God knows the challenge of this. But guess what? Peace is also a part of the fruit of the Spirit. I spoke about the fruit in the episodes on self-control and joy. You are not on your own in this. God gave us a helper, and it will take intention on our part. It is work, yet the reward is well worth it. Peace is also a guard over future panic, anxiety, overthinking, and the like. It will act as an umpire, we're told in Colossians 3:15, over all the questions that arise in our minds. Growing in peace comes down to what it always comes down to: trust and surrender. Using Jesus's peace just as he did by trusting in God's plan and his promises. I pray this week you are able to fix your mind on the Lord and be kept in his perfect peace. Be blessed. Thank you for listening to today's podcast. I hope you walked away a little stronger in your faith and freer in your mind. You are so loved. If you like this episode, share it with a friend. Leave your ratings and reviews, and engage with me on social media. I'd love to hear from you.